One healing him up nicely. We're going to see Envy trying to kill off FY, but instead it's going to be the Tether movement speed along with the Battle Hunger movement speed closing in on Envy. He's taking a lot of damage from the Battle Hunger, and he will be called. The spins come through, and Envy will be going down here, trying to contest the rune against the Wisp. Seems like a huge mistake. FY gonna go down to the Mud Golems here if he's not careful, but they've already exhausted all their damage, so how going in on top will be able to bring down the Jakiro and now get cleaned up by Bone7. He wants one more though. Unfortunately, he needs 2 hits to get it, and he's not going to deliver the second strike. 8-minute rune spawn down bottom, but we're going to be looking up top where FY is coming in with the spirits here, trying to do some damage. It's Misery to get hit by the Sun's beautiful Sonic Wave, knocking him out, and now Fata's all by himself, just wants to trade his life 1 for 1. He will succeed in that regard, but still, it is a tough spot to be in as Bone7 gets stunned up by another Dragon Tail. Bone7 will go down. Nice hit! Oh, the overwhelming odds will be able to trade his life 1 for 1 against Super. And that's going to make the kill score 3-9 as Hao looks for the Dragon Tail long range and gets the distance to bring No Tail low. But No Tail pops the Ice Path into choke point. FY going to be hit from the low ground. No uphill miss. And FY now down to 40 HP. Should sacrifice himself to the Ancients, or maybe not. I'm not sure right now. It's going to be Hao stunning out on Eternal Envy. And both of them might be killed off if Ice misses the call. It gets the dunk in the end. But, man, it has been just an insane engagement. Luckily, Ice did farm up that neutral camp, hitting down the wave while, of course, under the tower. Ice coming in with the smoke, looking for the 2-man call. We'll only be able to find one hero. It's going to be Envy, though. If they can just zap him, Sonic Wave and dunk, and Envy's down. They get the movement speed buff to go for more. Bone7 will TP out, but we're going to see Big Daddy No Tail taken down, and maybe Misery as well. As fast as he seems with the boots and natural movement speed, the Ice Vortex keeps him in range, and they'll pick up a third. So they bring down 3 heroes, and
it's just the relocate was online. Weren't expecting maybe the Dragonite to come in with them.
Speaking of Dragonite, going to be pinned in 1v3, not tanky enough to survive all that direct damage, but Super going to try to fight it out. Actually taking too much damage. Lives with 150 HP, and we're going to see the Ice Blast connect onto Envy's head. We're going to see Fata clean up the tower. Fortification was on cooldown there, and actually FY caught in the Ice Path almost dies to one more Quill Spray. Would have been very low. Broken by somebody that wasn't the Bristleback. So they have to choose it carefully, and it looks like they're going to take the bait. Going in here, getting the relocate play. It's going to be a 5-on-5. Fata going to be going down first, but a massive duel, bringing down FY, and now going to be bringing down Hao. They're turning it the fight on its head. Super has to go in full retreat here, and Envy's just looking for one more target, but a nice juke spot from Ice. He can blink out anytime. And Super now has that cooldown as well, but Fenrir walking into trouble. It's going to be a call plus a cold feet. Ice getting melted. Super going on to Bone7 and will be killing him off. Fenrir now cleaned up by Eternal Envy, and Super having to blink out in just 5 seconds. Ice Path coming out sooner, though. It's going to connect. No, Super will be able to juke it out.
Fata just showed, but they can still go on FY here.
Yeah, still gets the duel, and I think they have enough damage. Just one quick hit, and FY will be going down. Winner will be killed off immediately. It looks like the winner wins an execution abruptly, but still Fata going to be pursued 1v3. Some good Quill Spray damage, and the call down coming through here. Fata is still alive, still running, and still surviving. Hao will be brought down, or maybe not. The call is not going to do enough.
I can't believe he got out of there.
Yeah,
he's
seriously.
Slippery Fata, you. But they need to be careful. Envy is going to get caught.
Big pickup.
Mechanism on No Tail? What?
That is still a big kill on Envy there. Yeah, the mech came out at a pretty insane timing for the Jakiro, but Fata's going in and going to be creamed by this Ice Blast Sonic Wave. That combo just can kill off anybody, but we will see an Impetus Strike trade the Axe's life for the Jakiros. And overall, I don't feel like this is very good for Cloud9, but survive through so much more. Against his Axe Queen of Pain, against the Ancient Apparition, against the Dunks. We're going to see a duel come out here onto Super. Big initiation, but the call will not override it. Ice just walks into the Macro Pyre and the Ice Blast. Still, it won't be a duel win. In fact, the Legion goes down and Super is able to blink out. They can't stop the TP from Ice, and although they'll stop this push, they're actually not getting anything out of this aggressive play here. The exposed a little bit, and the Radiant Observer Ward will see him now. Fenrir going to be caught inside the duel. There's not going to be a relocate in time, or is there? He relocate him back. Fenrir is still alive. They go for the Sonic Wave. Massive damage from both sides. Hao and the Envy pop the BKBs. Bone7 will be dunked down first, and now Hao, all by himself, isolated, will be going down. But there's the Ice Blast. Going to connect with the call. Berserkers going to be bringing down Envy, while Misery just goes for some impetus play. Too close in proximity to actually bring down Ice. Fought on the backside is trying to bring down FY will succeed with that, and Fenrir will go down too. Back over to the Axe. The Mud Golems plus Misery will finally bring down Ice and turn it into a 4-for-2. One on the Legion and none others for the Cloud9. They will get nice overwhelming odds here, pull the creep wave back. But it's in the end, they have to address how. And they're going to go do it with a duel. Going to be going in here. A lot of damage, but the Relocate pulls him out. And now Envy is going to be the target, taking a lot of right clicks directly. And he will be dunked down just barely within the Culling Blade threshold. Really nice time for Ice. That would have been like within 20 HP of the insta-kill. Now we see the tier 3 going down without Envy. Can they even hold their racks? This is so crucial. We're going to see the Ice Path fly out from Big Daddy No Tail, hitting onto 2 heroes, but in the end the melee is down. They still have to address the Aegis of Super, and he's getting healed up by FY, who has the tether, the overcharge, and all.
Crest on this freaking FY Wisp has been phenomenal.
So we're going to see right now a lot of damage coming into How and Super. Good macro player just kind of forcing him back here. But we're going to see the dual not come out
nice
as we see a better call. And the Relocate actually flubs a little bit. But we're still going to be seeing Super back off here. Can't withstand the Misery right clicks. This Impetus does do quite a bit of damage, BKB or not. So we're going to see...
Eggs completed finally.
Yeah, so now we're going to see How just kind of doing the slow siege, putting the Corrosive Breath into the tower, attacking quite fast with his overcharge. And No Tail is now out of mana and about to be out of life. He gets caught out by the stun, and they nuke him down. Now Fata going forward, but Ice. Oh, he used the call actually on the Jakiro. Unfortunately, he doesn't have that for Fata, who now can do major work. The Impetus strikes and the Quill Spray right clicks, bringing How low, but FY keeps him alive the entire time while Ice turns it around with a 2-man call, bringing down the Bristleback, bringing down the Gyro. And that is going to be game. Or call, and that will seal their fate. We're going to see Ice look for it. The Shiva's call on the Misery, and with one Dragon Tail or Breathe Fire connecting, that should be him going down. The Nature's Attendants are not enough to keep him alive, and now the duel on to Bone 7. Oh, it's a winner for Fenrir. And it's in...
Outplayed.
Yeah, seriously. At this point, it's a victory in... The small things and the big ones. We see him getting the dual victory and the game shortly thereafter.